Melissa from the West Windsor branch, and today I will be sharing with you some new juvenile fiction titles. First up, we have Alone by Megan E. Freeman. When 12-year-old Maddie hatches a scheme for a secret sleepover with her two best friends, she ends up waking up to a nightmare. She's alone, left behind in a town that has been mysteriously evacuated and abandoned. With no one to rely on, no power, and no working phone lines or internet access, Maddie slowly learns to survive on her own. Her only companions are a Rottweiler named George, and all the books she can read. After a rough start, Maddie learns to trust her own ingenuity and invents clever ways to survive in a place that has been deserted and forgotten. As months pass, she escapes natural disasters, looters, and wild animals. But Maddie's most formidable enemy is the crushing loneliness she faces every day. Can Maddie's stubborn will to survive carry her through the most frightening experience of her life? The Good War by TODD STRASSER. There's a new after-school club at Ironville Middle School. Ms. Peterson is starting a video game club where the students will be playing The Good War, a new game based on World War II. They are divided into two teams, Axis and Allies, and they will be simulating a war they know nothing about yet. Only one team will win. But what starts out as friendly competition takes an unexpected turn for the worst when one player takes the game too far. Can an after-school club change the way the students see each other and how they see the world? Society of Substitutes: The Great Escape by Alan Katz. When Milton Worthy learns his classroom's pet ferret is the evil mastermind behind a dastardly plot for world domination, it's more than just about any kid could handle. But then, not every kid is the son of a member of the super secret, super awesome Society of Substitutes. Now it's up to Milton and his substitute teacher mom to save Beecher Elementary School before time runs out. The In-Between by Rebecca K.S. Ansari. Cooper is lost. Ever since his father left their family 3 years ago, he has become distant from his friends, constantly annoyed by his little sister Jess, and completely fed up with the pale, creepy rich girl who moved in next door and won't stop staring at him. So when Cooper learns of an unsolved mystery his sister has discovered online, he welcomes the distraction. It's the tale of a deadly train crash that occurred 100 years ago, in which one young boy among the dead was never identified. The only distinguishing mark on him was a strange insignia on his suit coat, a symbol no one had seen before or since. Jess is fascinated by the mystery of the unknown child, and because she's seen the insignia. It's the symbol of the jacket of the girl next door. As they uncover more information and mounting evidence of the girl's seemingly impossible connection to the tragedy, Cooper and Jess begin to wonder if a similar disaster could be heading to their hometown. The Nightmare Thief by Nicole Lesperance. Marin Partridge loves working in her family's dream shop, where she can handcraft any dream imaginable. The shop has only one rule: dreams cannot be given to a person without their consent. Marin has no problem with this until her sister Hallie has an accident that leaves her in a coma. Marin's certain she can cure Hallie with a few well-chosen dreams, and when no one is watching, she slips her a flying dream. But a strange new customer from the shop has been following Marin and knows what she did. Now she's laid the perfect trap to blackmail Marin into creating custom nightmares for a dark and terrible purpose. As Marin gets drawn further into the sinister scheme, she must make a choice to protect her family or to protect the town from her family's magic. The Sea in Winter by Christine Day. It's been a hard year for Maisie Cannon ever since she hurt her leg and could not keep up with her ballet training and auditions. Her blended family is loving and supportive, but Maisie knows that they just can't understand how hopeless she feels. With everything she's dealing with, Maisie is not excited for their family midwinter road trip along the coast near the Macaw community where her mother grew up. But soon, Maisie's anxieties and dark moods start to hurt as much as the pain in her knee. How can she keep pretending to be strong when on the inside she feels as roiling and cold as the ocean? The Star Outside My Window by Anjali Q. Ruff. 10-year-old Anaya and her little brother Noah find themselves living in foster care after the sudden disappearance of their mom. With her life in disarray, Anaya knows just one thing for sure. Her mom isn't gone forever. Anaya believes that the people with the brightest hearts never truly disappear. They become stars. When scientists discover a new star acting strangely, Anaya knows it's really her mom. To make sure everyone else knows too, she embarks on the adventure of a lifetime, one that involves breaking into the Royal Observatory of London and meeting the biggest star in Hollywood. The World Between Blinks by Amy Kaufman and Ryan Groudon. Whenever Jake and Marisol get together, adventure follows. They have their late Nana to thank for that. Her epic trips and treasure hunts were legendary. With the whole family reuniting for one last summer vacation at Nana's home, the cousins are prepared for an extraordinary trip of their own. Following a map Nana left behind, Jake and Marisol sneak out to a nearby lighthouse, then accidentally slip into another world. The world between blinks is a magical place where all sorts of lost things and people wind up. Everywhere they turn, the cousins find real mysteries from history, and a few they thought were just myths. From pilot Amelia Earhart to the fabled city of Atlantis. But the man who holds the key to Jake and Marisol's journey home doesn't want to be found. And if the cousins don't catch him fast, they could end up lost in this world forever. I hope you find that you're interested in some of these titles, and if you would like to read these books, you can place a hold on any of these titles at www.ncl.org. Thanks for joining me, and happy reading!